bum, bum. Cordelia's Convent. It's the home.
Ah, my pet automat returns.
Pet? What the devil do you mean?
It's quite all right, actually. Yeah, this machine and I are already acquainted.
But we're not your
She's not
pets.
like the others. For one thing, she didn't try to kill me. Extraordinary as it may seem, she's capable of speech and reason, just as you and I.
What the deuce?
Mademoiselle, please allow me to introduce you to Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre, lawyer and representative of Artois at the now defunct Estates General.
Maximilien de Robespierre.
Inconceivable.
I'd wager it was she who laid waste to that monstrosity that was blocking access to the convent.
Yeah, we've been
And
killing
it
everything.
is thanks to her that I was able to get to you at all.
Oui. I eliminated it.
Am I to understand that you have embraced our cause?
I must.
No,
reach
we're just like
Bastille,
murdering
where
everything.
Monsieur de Vaucanson is being held prisoner.
And in whose name are you undertaking this mission, pray tell?
Marie
I
Antoinette.
obey the Queen.
Ah bon? So the Austrian has turned against her husband. I'm not entirely sure that's cause for celebration. No doubt she hopes to further the aims of her brother, Emperor Joseph. With all this
Emperor?
turmoil, she could very well hand him the country. In any case, madame, you must know that you have no chance of reaching the Bastille. It seems every effort has been made to restrict access to it. It would
We
seem
can kick
that
through
the king
walls
keeps
now.
his most treasured possessions there.
I must complete the task that has been given to me.
Your obstinacy changes nothing, madame. Who knows? Perhaps in time an opportunity will present itself. But for now, let us consider the positive and take comfort in the fact that we appear to share a common goal. Bringing down the clockwork tyrant.
I must find Monsieur de Vaucanson. He holds the secret to the tireless automats.
This is surely true, and when the time comes, I will help you to reach the prison. Je vous le promets. But right now, the people are broken, counting their dead. They
And
cannot
we're eating
hide
their
and
souls.
pray they'll survive. Soon, however, those who bear love for their country in their hearts will be ready to fight again. We must prepare this uprising without delay. Since you have secured the area around this stronghold, more brave citoyens will surely join us soon. Alors, can we count on your support?
The king must be stopped.
I couldn't agree more, madame. Though I despise war, we must rally the people for battle as soon as possible. A reliable source tells me the arsenal at Les Invalides is overflowing with weapons, but a royal automat guards it. I
Well,
now
we've
have no
already
doubt
cleared that
you are
area.
capable of defeating such a creature. But are you prepared to go back into the fray?
Yes, I am.
Very well. Try to
The
clear
audio
ranks
in
with
this
axes
bit's a
and
bit
take
weird.
Invalides. Once you've done that, we'll take care of the rest. A handful of patients
Quiet, so
are
louder,
already there.
going from the wrong
Their
ears.
task was to open a passage to the east, through the Faubourg Saint-Germain.
Very well. I will go and find them.
Be the Hotel de l'Invalide. I don't know, we already did an Invalides area.
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Have your efforts paid off?
Apparently not.
You're back, madame. Did you
I
feel
never
his
left.
value?
Not yet.
De grâce, do not give up. Our salvation is at stake.
Were you present when the Estates General was dissolved?
Oui, madame. I had a front.
What
row
is that
seat.
weird chanting in the background
I
as well?
witnessed what it cost to defy the crown. We laid bare before the king the abject misery of his subjects. It was more than he could suffer. So he had the people's representatives dispersed by means of bayonets. At least we only had to contend with soldiers made of flesh and blood. Positively angelic compared to the machines that have swept through Paris.
Were you present when the
Oui, madame. We laid... So he,
Okay,
at least
so he's just gonna say the same thing.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre.
See, that's the one thing I don't like about this game is, like, sometimes it will give you the same option, but it'll have different voice choices. Or, you know, things that get set.
Madame, you're my guardian angel. I don't know anything about
And
you,
sometimes they'll disappear, and then sometimes it'll just be the same repeated thing.
and can refuse you nothing.
I have nothing to ask, apparently. Even though you've offered me all you have. Monsieur de Mirabel. Here is what I've been able to learn about our companions from the Third Estate. The time of writing, deputies Petion Barre, Vedia, Brillant Savarin, Legend Duport, and Lanjunier have reportedly been killed. Vinol Chapalier, Rodier, Barnav, La Reville, Liper, De Hernas, Devere, and Dealdion are said to be found and safe in Bezosh, and Hanato were able to leave Paris. I have to keep you informed of any news that Nicholas Frostshot. Could you have had any more complicated names? You think they put that there just to see, like, can people pronounce any of these, or will they trip up on them all? Through your barrels. Oh, come on. You could absolutely jump onto that and then get up there. Maybe there's nothing up there. Where's the way back out, though, sirs? Probably the front door. There we go. Freedom. That gave me all of my juice back as well. That's interesting. Okay, is that...
Monsieur
Can't
de
see.
Lafayette, you are safe and sound.
Safe and sound indeed, but with a broken soul. I have just returned from Place Dauphine.
I understand, monsieur. The Garde Nationale.
I was too late. All these
He looks familiar.
cut down in a single attack. Why was I not among them? Alas, I am condemned to outlive them and to witness an even greater calamity.
What is that
Disaster
calamity?
do you fear, monsieur?
It's a highly sensitive matter. I've been waiting in vain for a message of the utmost importance.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ma foi, at this point, I don't really have a choice.
You can speak freely. Have no fear.
Before the king's attack, I sent a squad of horsemen on a very important assignment. They were to collect a precious cargo at Gros Caillou, not far from the Hotel des Invalides.
I'm going that way, apparently.
I'm sorry, Aegis, but I swore on my life to keep it a secret. All I can tell you is that it would give us a decisive advantage. But I haven't heard
What's
from
going on
my
with
men.
his bolt?
I'm worried that the exchange may have met with misfortune. It is paramount that I learn what happened and who
He's
has
got
the
some
cargo
weird
now.
creases
The
down
future
there.
of the kingdom depends on it.
Since it's so important, I will go there myself and attempt to solve this mystery.
Like the mystery of his very, very creased and sticking out bulge. It was a very unusual mystery. Right, so we need to find the Hotel of the Invalids. Is there anywhere else that I can go from here? Is this door also open? No. It's funny how some doors are like, you must open. Right, so I should probably look on the map. L'Invalid! Right, so we need to return to there. Probably. Main quest and side quests are there. So yeah, nowhere else to go but there. So the horse and carts. I'm sure we're done with Luxembourg. We didn't get too lost. Not remotely. God, absolutely. Again, I don't understand why it lets me jump up to that one. Because that doesn't reach anywhere. That I could see, at least. Okay, so L'Invalid. Free the Hotel the Invalid. I feel like we did, though. Right? Windows Update? I don't want the Windows Update. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Feel like we did this. But there's at least other things to do, like the townhouse. And now that we can kick down gates, maybe we can get places. And we didn't even have the grappling hook last time we were here, so we got a lot of new things we can do. Got a lot of new things. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum, dum, da-dum. Da-da-dum, dum. I should probably run ads whilst it's loading, because then it won't interrupt any actual gameplay or anything important happening. Because the loading's like a long time. You know, hopefully that will interrupt any future ads. Whose emote was that anyway? Beeville, aha. Interesting emote. A loading between areas, so long. Such a long loading. Boom, 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 boom. But maybe it's my PC. Okay, right, so.
There is
Kick
no
gates.
hope of reaching Les Invalides by the moat. I shall have to go round it through the Faubourg Saint-Germain. According to Monsieur de Robespierre, his men have cleared a path for me.
Am I supposed to know where that path is? I'm guessing it's... Well, there's a thing there that we could maybe pull a thing down if I had the capability. There's a kick gate. There had to be a kick gate somewhere nearby. That would be the only thing that makes sense. A dead tree. The house. The barn. Or do you mean the actual dead tree? Ball guy? I mean, the enemies in this area should be a lot easier. Because they don't have, like, the alchemical infusions and everything, and there's, like, all the early enemies. So, you know, I shouldn't be worried about them. That is a very dead tree. And that is what dead trees get turned into. But maybe this isn't even the way to go. Who knows? Can't even open the barn. Definitely can't open the barn. So what is the point of the dead tree? What is the point in coming here? I've got to be missing something. There has to be. Why else would that be a place that you could open? There has to be something we can do in here. Has to be, right? It's even got its own area name. Can't climb the tree. Definitely doesn't have a grappling point. Neither does the window. Maybe the tree will fall down later or something? There's no shortcuts or fences or anything. There wasn't even an item. That makes no sense. Why does that exist? A mystery we probably won't discover answers to. Maybe you can jump into it from a great height from another area. Perhaps. It's the only thing that would make sense to me. Again, opens from the other side, but we've got grappling hooks now. We didn't have before. There's gotta be some way. I mean, we could surely just grapple up to the workshop? No? Okay, but I can grapple up to there. and not fall off entirely whilst we grab a thing. It's just a spirit. Not even anything good. Right, the roofs are slippy. We can't even do that. It's very, very dark in here. He has no idea what's coming for him. Okay. Bit messy, but we got the counter-attack. Why is it so dark in here? Why is it so dark in here? Well, I guess we're gonna go down the stairs. Who's shooting? How dare you? Do I have a lighting module or something? I clicked jump. She didn't, but I clicked it. Okay, we turned that on earlier. You can't even climb that ledge. That's just an ordinary set of stairs. This probably isn't the way. The forge. I mean, there's the bad guy in there, but I wanna... Look. We killed him, so it doesn't hurt to go in here. There might be a kick door or something. Because my only assumption is that wherever we're going, there's a kick door. The fact that she was saying it's been cleared out maybe means that all the enemies might be dead wherever we actually need to go. Which certainly isn't here. I mean, that's all well and good. The factor is... maybe we're not meant to come here. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm always lost. Aha! Water sites. Here, I feel there may be a kick door hiding. Maybe down here? No, that's just a dead end. I mean, surely she could grapple over to the other side. There are boats that maybe look like they could get over, but I don't think she could. Right, that doesn't open. Something to climb? Ouch. That was a hell of a shot, you have to admit. And here we are lost again. Ooh. This is not the best room to sit in when you've got 80 enemies chasing you. There's literally nothing in here. They're all just sitting and waiting for me to come out. I guess I'll give them some respect that they didn't all pile in and murder me, but at the same time... Okay, let's lose the aggro. Right, so definitely not that way. It definitely feels darker in here. Esplanade. And the map is not very useful at all. The map only shows us like, you're at this place in Paris. It doesn't show us anything to do with the actual level. So, yeah, it's not really going to help. There were some kickable walls back here. Somewhere. Don't drown in the water. Okay. Didn't quite get the backstab, but good enough. I remember that prawn being a lot more challenging when we first encountered it. Again, it is the start of the game again, though, and we are much, much stronger now. Okay, good. That water doesn't kill her. Many other waters do. Yeah. I mean, they're giving no rewards, really, to fighting them either, but they die easily enough. Okay, it's a trap! Oh no! If only I was concerned. Kickable wall! See, it's a good thing that they make them very visible. Some upgrade stuff. These kickable walls... Really? You can't get on that roof because that slippery door... These kickable walls aren't really leading to a lot as I thought they would. They are mostly just nothing. Another prawn. Mostly just nothing, but, you know, some minor upgrades stuff. They're not even very useful at this stage of the game. But upgrade stuff nonetheless. Okay, another dead guy by a gate. Two ball guys together might be a little concerning. Another prawn. This guy will never see us. Man, we haven't seen the robo-dogs in forever. Maybe there's more kickable walls? Blocked! Now that's promising. That suggests it opens, and that looks like it's the other end of the dead tree. And it looks like that other end is open now. So blocks means it unlocks from the other sides. There's a soul item in that door. And it's somewhere we mustn't have been, because otherwise I'd have unlocked it. Right, let's see if we can't find our way to the other side of that gate. Mine's not... Wow, you still managed to hit me. Still managed to hit me. Gate. I mean, what if I just... Life is pain. Is the dancer alright? What if I just try to tease over this thing? What could possibly go wrong? She ran out of stamina and got stuck inside the ceiling, and now I can't get her out. That's what went wrong. Inventory. There's a return to the compass. Establishes a direct link with the minds and points to their goal. That would be useful. Disassembly token. There we go. She didn't want to disassemble herself and went, excuse me? No. She really didn't want to disassemble herself and decided that's a good time for me to leave. You know, I'm going to equip this over the thing. Right, so compass. Site of the exchange. Vulcanson's townhouse. Free the hotel to the invalids. Find the riders. There are quite a few things that we got going on. I'm gonna go to the site of the exchange just because that one's the miles from everything. It's interesting that they all stay on the screen now forever. Potentially. Right, we don't need to heal that much. Right, site of the exchange. Maybe there's something good down here. Site of the exchange. There's got to be something important. Wow, he still hit me. Probably a very early side quest that we missed or something. Who's to say? Damn it. He didn't want to be ambushed. 44 meters. Things are chasing. Oh, there's a human out in the world.
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
Been sat here forever. How did you escape St.
How were
Cloud?
you able to leave Saint Cloud?
Earlier, after you ventured out into the palace grounds, all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you. I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage.
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis, Charlotte and the Dauphin, the Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King's madness. They spent days working out every detail of this operation with the greatest secrecy. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape hidden inside this wagon. Our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure our safety.
We were probably meant to find this right at the start of the
They
game.
would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children are nowhere to be seen. Poor Monsieur Cléry. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect the little ones.
Well,
Madame.
what else to say? You stood out here the whole time. Soul item. Lots of stuff. A massacre.
A red cap with a rooster embroidered on it. A list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. Perhaps Madame de Polignac will know what this means.
Madame of Pollination. Did I just find secret items there? Perhaps she will know why there's a huge massacre behind
4
her.
horses for 3 men. Someone is missing.
There's some strange looking horses as well. Riders of the Bone, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and one is out there still. Well, I guess we know why everything went to shit. Hi, why is there a massacre behind you?
Madame, the attackers all bear the same red cap with an embroidered rooster.
It's the symbol worn by those who support the Duc d'Orléans.
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here to the Principality of Liège.
Liège? That rabble-ridden city is where the Duke and his miscreants have established their base.
Over here, there are 4 dead horses, and the body of a 3rd man wearing a red cap.
4 horses for 3 men. That means one assailant managed to get away.
We figured that out.
The Duke's men have taken the children. They're the ones behind this ambush, and they knew every detail of our plans. We were betrayed.
But surely the ambush did not go exactly as planned. 3 of them lost their lives.
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to escape. But now that I think about it, the riders that the Marquis de Lafayette promised us, if they made it here, they may have been able to surprise the kidnappers and stop them from carrying out their misdeed. By the
Considering they killed half of them, probably.
To Vienna with the children.
I shall get to the bottom of this. Which garrison is this squad from?
They are stationed at the Hôtel des Invalides.
But where we're going anyway.
The riders must have left from there.
Very well. I will try to retrace their steps. As for you, please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Boom, boom. Any more hidden loots? No, we were here before. She wasn't here when we were here before. There was this guy that hides in ambush around the corner. So that must be a new thing. Right, we never came and got this because we didn't want to kill Ball Guy earlier. Because we weren't this powerful. Now we are. Grade 1 repair module and a grade 1 upgrades. Very useful at this stage of the game. Yep. Okay, compass. So we're going... Find the riders. Interestingly, that was already up there as a quest, even though we hadn't spoke to her. And it makes a lot more sense now. Because I did see that earlier as an extra side quest. But we hadn't actually triggered it. There we go. For a moment I thought she wasn't going to grab that. Alchemical capsule. Everywhere's on fire. Let's go find the riders. Not the 4 horsemen, just the friendly riders who probably saved everyone. Won't get stuck on the scenery again. Trying to jump over things. That didn't go so well. Okay. I feel like there's probably another bit. Oh, come on. I thought you'd finished your attack. I know that there's a guy behind me as well. You've put me between you again. Oh, you pretended you were going to attack. And then didn't. Okay, I thought the kick might counter his thing. Turns out it didn't. You are a bit frostier. Also, considering how strong I am, how powerful were you? You seem a bit too strong for this area. Right. Mostly, I was curious if there was the other end of the blocked passageway up here. It's over that fence, it's not here. But we didn't find anything. A tribute to the Marquis de Lafayette by Monsieur Dickhead. To the tune to the effect of Jean de la Village. When Lafayette commands, we answer as one, aloud. All of Paris calls him and everyone sings out. His name alone is worth a dozen. If in some danger but to call, with the hero at our gates, how could we fear at all? Answered by the Paris and his Momoro. Prisonniers. We call out his name, and all shall rejoice. Yeah, definitely not finding the other end of that blocked route there. Gates? That didn't open from the dead tree, though. Didn't open from the dead tree. Okay. See, it's weird that this doesn't open. It does seem like it should be the other end of that thing, and from the other end, it did appear open. So what am I missing? Unless it's that higher door that's open. But we can't grapple up to it. Or maybe it's just that. I don't know. The dead tree is too suspicious. Too suspicious. Ow. Have they opened the gate now? I don't think it's open, but doesn't look like the riders did so well. Considering all of the dead horses, I think we can solve that one without much of a problem. Everything is on the other side of gates we can't open. Oh, there's a grapple point hidden there. Observation is the key. We were able to get that the entire time. I just needed to be observant. Is it 7,800 exactly? Good enough. Okay, upgrade our weapon at full. Close enough. Practically full. We got 3 keys. I'll upgrade that. I don't think we've got anything worth putting in it, but we can upgrade it.